Welcome to Digital Education Hub. Today's topic is signals. So, signals is divided into two types, analog signal and digital. So, analog and digital both are using the signals to transmit the data from one place to another. The data can be audio, video, text. Basically, that digital system is using the binary format, that is 0 and 1 representation. The another thing is analog system is using analog waveforms, or we can say that electronic pulses, which is having the varying magnitude to send the data. So variable magnitude, in that variable magnitude the data is stored and we are sending that. Let's see analog system. So here the analog system is a signal. Analog signal is any physical quantity that varies with time, space, or any other independent variable or variables. So mathematically the analog signal is written as A into sine of omega t plus theta, where A stands for amplitude, or we can say that magnitude, omega stands for radian per second, theta is a phase, and t stands for time duration. So what is t? It is a1 upon f, or we can say that frequency is 1 upon t. So this t defines the time period for the one complete cycle. That cycle is nothing but it is distance from this to this, that is crest to crest or trough to trough. Okay, so covering this particular cycle, so from this to this point, or this trough to trough or crest to crest. Okay, so this is analog system. There are certain problems with the analog system. The analog signals are prone to noise, that is they get affected by noise, as well as the data by analog system, that whatever the data we have with the analog system cannot be stored easily, that is memory, it cannot be kept in a memory form. Accuracy is one of the problem, preciseness. Okay, so as well as the bulkiness of the devices, the cost factor, aging factor of the devices components is another thing. So considering all these things, that is the mainly the noise effect, considering all these things, we have the another type, that is digital system. So to overcome this particular part, we are using the digital systems. So basically in digital systems we have the digital information, and this digital information can be represented in the non-continuous or discrete symbols form, which is called as digits. Okay, so here in the digital number system we are using binary system, and which has binary means by means 2, so 0 and 1. Let's understand the binary number system. So here in binary number systems, the digital system is having only two distinct values. That distinct values is 0 and 1. What are the advantages of this particular digital systems over the analog? As I told you that to overcome the effect of the noise we are using this. So this digital system is immune to the noise, that is it does not get affected by the other factors or the noise factors. The signal does not get affected by the noise factor, as well as this information, whatever the data we have in this digital one, is precise, accurate. Okay, as well as the data can be stored in a memory, it can be processed for the after storing in the memory, it can be utilized for the further processing. The cost of this devices will be less, as well as the aging factor on the components will be the aging factor is not on this one. So this type of things, this type of benefits we have with digital system. So in a digital systems we are using the binary system. So what are the advantages of binary system? So Most informations are constructed by using the switches, that is 0 and 1. And then we can say that binary signal is more reliable because it is using only binary, that is 0 and 1 form. So decision making process is easier. Okay, so we can say that this binary number system in digital is one of the best one. Okay, so that's why we are preferring this number system. So that's it for today's session. This is the waveform for the graphical representation of an analog signal and the digital signal. So this is analog signal is represented by analog, that is sinusoidal waveform, and here this is the discrete, or we can say that the non-continuous. So you can say that here there is a breakpoint. Okay, here there is also breakpoint. So it is a discrete, or we can say that non-continuous. So this is the digital one and this is analog one. So by this, okay, by this we complete this particular topic. Thank you. If you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much.